This is Devin from GarbageSquad, and going to be giving a deck profile on my Ninja deck. So this is a little weird because it's been like years since I've actually done a proper deck profile. And just a little fun fact, if you guys don't know, I used to have a Yugioh channel by the name of Yugioh Invasion. Yeah, so like all my old deck profiles and stuff are all on there. All my old Yu-Gi-Oh stuff is on there, but decided to create this channel with a buddy of mine, Ben, and he will do his own videos for this channel as well in the future. But anyways, that's off topic. We'll get into that in another video or another time. But anyways, yeah, this is gonna be the Ninja deck profile. Hope you guys enjoy it. All right, hopefully y'all can still hear me okay. But gonna be starting off with the standard triple Hanzo, triple yellow ninja, triple upstart golden ninja. So Hanzo is your Stratos of the deck. Basically, you search out any ninjutsu art card from your deck to your hand when he's normal or flip summoned, and then when he's special summoned, you add a ninja monster from your deck to your hand. And then yellow ninja, one of the latest additions to the ninja deck. When it's normal summoned, you can special summon a level 4 or lower ninja monster from your hand to the field. So yeah, basically allows you to go into a first turn Saizo if you have yellow ninja and just another level 4 ninja. And then the upstart golden ninja, just for your swarming. If you draw into upstart golden ninja and like just any trap card, you basically have a decent play. You have at least a Saizo play. I actually originally ran Upstart Golden Ninja at 1 because he felt kind of dead to me, but it was because I didn't run as many traps as I do now back then. But because I upped my trap count, I did throw in the other 2, so now I'm running it at 3. Next we got triple Twilight Ninja Jogan. Let me go ahead and fix this. Upstart Golden Ninja, what you doing to me? But yeah, triple Twilight Ninja Jogan. Jogan is a really good monster. You can just easily special summon it by revealing a ninjutsu art card. And when it's in your pendulum scale, if a ninja monster attacks a defense position monster, basically you give it piercing. He's a 2000 beat stick, level 7, so you can make rank 7s with Jogan himself. So yeah, he's really good. I like him. Next is triple Twilight Ninja Kagen or Kagen. I think it's Kagen. Twilight Ninja Kagen I originally ran at 3, and then playtesting I bumped him down to 2, then I bumped him down to 1. But I think with my playstyle, like with how I play the deck, I think 3 is probably what works for me, and it also helps with your swarming a little bit, and I'll kind of get into that a little bit later. It's with one of the trap cards. I guess I'll just show you right now because it's an old card. It's nothing new, nothing fancy. Ninjutsu Art of Duplication, really good card for swarming, and with these guys being level 1, it really helps. All right, next we got 1 copy of Twilight Ninja Getsuga the Shogun. Originally I liked him at 2, but throughout playtesting, the second one felt like it was starting to become a little bit bricky. So I bumped it back down to 1, and 1 has been working out fine for me. And if you guys don't know what it does, I'm pretty sure you guys do already by now. I'm pretty sure you guys know what all these ninjas do by now. While Shogun is in attack mode, you can switch it to defense, and then special summon 2 ninja monsters from your graveyard to the field. And the thing is that you have to target 2. It's not up to 2, which is a little bit limiting, but it's not too bad because I mean you will most of the time have at least 2 ninjas in the grave. So Shogun will pretty much almost always be live if you have space on board. And then to end the ninja lineup, I play 1 Yellow Dragon Ninja. I did test out Black Dragon. Honestly, I do like Black Dragon a lot, but I just couldn't make the room for Black Dragon. And Yellow Dragon Ninja was just, I felt like it's kind of a necessity for me. Basically, what he does is that he's a Twin Twister on his own. So yeah, he's really good, and you can also keep getting him back. You can get him with Super Transformation, and you can also keep getting him back with Shogun. So Yellow Dragon's good at 1, in my opinion. Next is double Darkest Diabolos, Lord of the Lair. So this is actually, I actually got this tech from another deck profile. I'll probably leave a link to that deck profile in the description below, but yeah, I can't take credit for this. I actually did get this off of someone else. The tech here is that with your ninjutsu arts, a lot of them tell you to tribute a ninja, and if you're tributing stuff like maybe your Shogun, if you have to, your Jogins, your Hanzo. Oh, this all got messed up. Yeah, if you're tributing your dark ninjas, then basically Darkest Diabolos will get his effect to special summon, and basically you get an easy 3k beater on the field, and you can also get him out with Super Transformation. So you got multiple ways to get him out. And then to end the monster lineup, I play 1 Dino Wrestler Pankratops. Pankratops is also really good, just on his own. If you draw into him, he's really good. You can just easily summon him if your opponent controls more monsters than you do. And then he's a dinosaur, so you can also special summon into him with Super Transformation. So that's also really good. So if you guys don't know what Pankratops does, once per turn, you can tribute 1 Dino Wrestler monster, then target 1 card your opponent controls and destroy it. And this is a quick effect, so you can activate this on your opponent's turn. So Pankratops, if he's targeted by anything that'll destroy him, you can easily just use his effect to tribute himself and pop a card on your opponent's side of the field. So Pankratops is just really versatile. And that's gonna do it for the monster lineup. Originally I did run hand traps. I ran double Veiler, but I couldn't make room for 2 specific cards, so I decided to take out the Veilers for the 2 cards I added in. But I will explain why I don't run hand traps after the deck profile. So onto the spells, I have double Hidden Village of Ninjutsu Arts. So Hidden Village is actually a really good card. It's a really good field spell for ninjas. It basically protects your ninjas once per turn by banishing a ninja monster from your graveyard. And also, if a ninja monster is summoned to your side of the field, you can target 1 ninja monster or 1 ninjutsu art card in your graveyard and add it to your hand, but you can't activate cards or effects with those names that you added to your hand. I've seen some people run this at 3. Originally, I ran it at 3, but I felt like the 3rd one was kind of bricky and not really needed. Having it at 2 is fine. Having it at 1 is kind of risky, because if it gets blown up, you don't really have a way to get this back. So yeah, I run it at 2 just in case the first one gets blown up, or in case I need to blow up the first one. Next, I play double Ninjutsu Art of Alchemy. I actually prefer Alchemy over Magic Planter, mainly due to the fact that Alchemy is searchable and Magic Planter is not. So Alchemy, what it does, it's basically Magic Planter, but you destroy all Ninjutsu Art cards you control on the field, and then draw 2 cards. So you do kind of have to play this a little bit wisely. You don't want to just be blowing up any random Ninjutsu Art card you have on the field and accidentally screw yourself up. But yeah, double Alchemy, because I prefer it over Magic Planter. You could easily run Magic Planter over this if you really wanted to, but this is just my own preference. Next, I play double World Legacy Succession. I feel like this is kind of standard nowadays with a lot of ninja decks. It's a monster reborn as long as you have a link monster pointing to a zone. So target 1 monster in your graveyard, special summon it to your zone a link monster points to, and this card can only be activated once per turn, which is fine. Usually you just need 1 anyways, but yeah, World Legacy Succession, really great extender for ninjas. Yeah, that's really all it is here. It's just another monster reborn to help extend your plays. And then for the one-offs, well, the first one of, is Ninjutsu Art Notebook. So you're probably wondering why you guys didn't see this earlier. Originally, I played this at 2, but I found the 1 to be just fine. The second one kind of just... It was kind of bricky drawing into the second one, and I'm just like, you know what, I can't really do anything. And plus, if this gets destroyed, it's fine. You can always get it back with Hidden Village, the field spell. So Notebook at 1 isn't that bad for me. If you wanted to run 2, you could, but me personally, I prefer 1. And what it does is that once per turn, you can send a ninja monster from your hand to the graveyard, set 1 Ninjutsu Art spell or trap directly from your deck. So, really good. If you really have nothing in your hand, you can always just activate Notebook, use Notebook effect to set Alchemy, use Alchemy, destroy Notebook, and then draw 2 cards, and then hopefully what you draw from those will help you with your plays. Next, we got 1 Reinforcement of the Army, just kind of standard. And then the last spell, Monster Reborn, just another extender. And that's it for the spells. Onto the traps, we got double Super Transformation, Ninjutsu Art of Super Transformation. As you guys saw, we had 4 targets, the 2 Diabolos, Pangratops, and Yellow Dragon Ninja. I don't want to run 3. Honestly, I didn't even want to run this card to begin with, because I don't like the fact that drawing into my dragon, or basically drawing into my targets, wasn't really that good. Like, it hurt a lot. I mean, drawing Diabolos isn't that bad, but I'm just talking like before, like in my original build, before I had Diabolos, I was running multiple copies of Yellow Dragon, and drawing into Yellow Dragon sucked. Like, I hated drawing into Yellow Dragon. So now that I've bumped down Yellow Dragon to 1, and then added like things like the 2 Diabolos and Pangratops, the 2 Diabolos and Pangratops on their own, if I draw them, they're honestly not that bad. So I don't mind drawing them into them too much. But yeah, Super Transformation just at 2, because it just works for me. And also, it's a good... The only reason why I opted to play it is because it's a good disruption. So like, for example, you have a ninja monster on the field, your opponent summons something, you can easily use Super Transformation, pretty much disrupt their plays, and then you get your own boss monster out. Usually I would get Yellow Dragon Ninja, just because I run it at 1 and because I don't want to draw into it. So usually I get Yellow Dragon. Then I play double Ninjutsu Art of Shadow Ceiling. So it's funny because I actually noticed a lot of ninja decks running these nowadays, but honestly, I've been running this card for the longest time. I feel like I've been running this card way before anybody else was really like using it mainstream. But yeah, Shadow Ceiling is really good. What it does is that you tribute 1 ninja monster to target 1 monster your opponent controls, and banish that target. And while that card is banished, that monster card zone cannot be used while this card is face up on the field. So really good card in my personal opinion. I don't know why people didn't run it before. I mean, I can see why it's more relevant now because of link monsters and the link monster zones. So this can lock your opponent out from your link monster zones. Next, we have double Ninjutsu Art of Mirage Transformation. Mirage Transformation, not too many people use this card that I've seen, but me personally, I kind of like it. It's one of the newer Ninjutsu Art trap cards. So basically, it's just another Monster Reborn, but you tribute 1 ninja, and then you target a monster in your opponent's graveyard, special summon it to your side of the field, and it's also treated as a ninja while this card is face up on the field. And then next, we play 1 Ninjutsu Art of Duplication. So this is actually where I was talking about the swarming with Kagen earlier. So basically, what you would do here is activate Duplication, tribute your you would tribute your Jogan, which is a level 7, and what you would do is you would get most likely a Hanzo and then your triple Kagen if they're still in the deck, and then yeah, you'll have 4 monsters on the field. You'll also get Hanzo's effect on the field, depending on when you activated this. And then if you have Diabolos in your hand or graveyard, you can also special summon this guy. So you'll have a total of 5 monsters on the field. I know a lot of people play this card at 2. Originally, I ran it at 2 as well. But for this ninja deck, I wanted to go more like disruptions and more control-ish based. So yeah, duplication at 1, it's kind of it fits to my liking, because having it at 2, it's just duplication is just to help your plays. That's really all it is. It's not really disrupting your opponent in any way. And resolving this once is really all you need, to be honest. And if you need to use it again, you can also just get it back by the field spell if it gets destroyed. And then next we got 1 copy of Armor Ninjutsu Art of Rustmist. So Rustmist is actually a really good card in today's metagame, in my personal opinion, against all the newer decks, since everything is all about special summoning. So if you guys don't know what this card does, when a monster or monsters is special summoned to your opponent's side of the field, as long as you control a face-up ninja monster, you have the attack of that special summon monster, and the attack decrease also stays even while this card is off the field, or even when this card is off the field. So this card is really good in my personal opinion. I really love it. Originally I ran it at 2, but then I felt like the second one was kind of not needed. So running it at 1 is perfectly fine for me. Having Hanzo out on the field and Rustmist by itself, like if you have a bad hand, for example, you just have Hanzo and Rustmist, or like just any ninja, like for example, Yellow Ninja and Rustmist. Let's just say that's a better example. Yellow Ninja and Rustmist. Yellow Ninja is at 1900. If you activate Rustmist and your opponent special summons monsters, there's a good chance having their attacks, they're all going to be lower than Yellow Ninja. And if not lower, then not much higher. So yeah, Rustmist is just really good. And then to end the main deck, I run a very small Solemn package. Just double Judgment and 1 Solemn Strike. Then for the extra deck, I run double Ninja Grandmaster Saizo. Really great card for ninjas. So glad they got something like this. All it takes is 2 ninja monsters to link summon him. And what he does is that once per turn, you can set a ninjutsu art card directly from your deck to your field, which is really good in setting up your, basically setting up your board and your disruptions. And while this card is pointing to a monster, he cannot be targeted by card effects or attacks. And I actually really like that it's not limited or restricted to ninja monsters only that he points to. It can be anything. So like for example, you could have like Diabolos in one of the zones he's pointing to. Saizo can no longer be targeted. So really great. And Diabolos also, with his effect, he cannot be targeted as well by card effects. So it just makes Saizo a little bit more difficult to get around. And then next, I play 1 Appaloosa, Bow of the Goddess. Just a really good negation card to just stop my opponent's plays and stuff like that, or to make my plays much more safer. Then I play 1 Borolo Dragon. It's just kind of just a beat stick, just a strong boss monster to have. And then to end the links, I play 1 Avermax, which is honestly very easy to make in this deck. Well, it's not as hard or not as difficult as you may think. Avermax is fairly easy to make. Also a very strong card and very annoying to get around for your opponent. And then we also have 1 Abyss Dweller. Kind of self-explanatory, I feel. During either player's turn, you can detach 1 material from this card. Any card effects that activate in your opponent's graveyard cannot be activated. So this does lock a lot of decks from their graveyards. Then we play 1 Blade Armor Ninja, just in case we're locked into ninja monsters only with Yellow Ninja's effect. I forgot to explain it earlier, but Yellow Ninja, when you use his effect to special summon a level 4 or lower ninja monster from your hand to the field, You can only summon ninja monsters after that. So yeah, Blade Armor Ninja is here because of that limitation or restriction. But Blade Armor Ninja on its own is not that bad either. You can detach a material, target a ninja monster you control. It can attack twice this turn or that turn. So setting up OTKs with Blade Armor Ninja isn't too bad either. Then we got one Castell, kind of self-explanatory. One Dark Rebellion XYZ Dragon. It's just another monster to help me get over like really beefy monsters on board. One number 27 Dreadnoid. Just a little bit of spice I got from or spice idea that I got from Ben. And I'll show you what it is when I get to the end of the extra deck. And then we got one Honor Arc. I feel like to most people Honor Arc is kind of outdated now, not really that great, but me personally I still love Honor Arc, at least at one Big Eye. You can make it with double Jogan, Galaxy Eyes Prime Photon Dragon, and the Galaxy Eyes Armor Photon Dragon. And you can make this because you do have a couple of level 8s. Diabolos is an 8, Yellow Dragon's an 8, and Shogun's an 8. So these are just here if you need it, if you need to go into it. And then with the get out of my way, with the Dreadnoid, Dreadnought, I think I said it wrong. We have the Super Dimensional Robot Galaxy Destroyer. So for those of you guys who don't know, how do you actually get this card out? It's a rank 10. You need three level 10 monsters. How are you supposed to get this thing out? So if you guys who don't know, when Dreadnoid destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, you can special summon from your extra deck one rank 10 or higher Machine XYZ monster by using this face-up card you control as material. This is also treated as an XC summon, and you transfer its materials to the summoned monster. So yeah, use this thing to destroy an opponent's monster. Special summon Robot Galaxy Destroyer, and then he's a 5k beat stick, so he's not exactly different, or he's not exactly easy to walk over either. And once per turn, you can detach a material from this card, destroy all spell and traps your opponent controls. Your opponent cannot activate spell or traps in response to this effect's activation. So getting rid of back row is really good with this card, really easy too. And that's gonna do it for the deck profile. Sideboard is kind of just whatever you need or whatever you want to side against. It's really based on what decks you're playing around your area. Okay, so for just a small, quick little combo, and I can't take credit for this combo. I've seen this combo done in other deck profiles, so this one I can't take credit for. But this is a 2.5 card combo, and the reason why I say 2.5, and the reason why other players say 2.5 as well, is because you need Upstart Golden Ninja, World Legacy Succession, and any trap card. So basically what you would do is normal summon Upstart Golden Ninja, use Golden Ninja effect to pitch a trap card, special summon Hanzo from the deck. Hanzo will search out your Shogun. Search out your Shogun to your hand. Then you're gonna link summon into your Saizo. Saizo will then activate his own effect to set Notebook onto the field, straight from the deck. Activate Notebook, use Notebook effect to pitch Shogun to the grave. And then you add whatever ninjutsu art card you need. You can grab Hidden Village if you need it, or if you want it. You can grab Super Transformation for like disruptions. For this combo example, I'm just gonna grab Super Transformation. And then you're gonna activate World Legacy Succession. And you're gonna want to special summon the Shogun in attack mode. You're gonna want him in attack mode because that's how his effect works. So you're gonna want to switch Shogun to defense mode with his effect to special summon your two monsters, your Hanzo and your Golden Ninja. Hanzo will then get his effect, add any ninja monster you want, or you can also grab Jogan And since you have that ninjutsu art card in your hand, you can also use Jogan Effect to special summon himself by just simply revealing this. And then from this point, what you can do is XC summon into Abyss Dweller and lock your opponent from their grave or from their effects in the grave. But yep, that's the deck profile. This deck is not made to go against like top tier decks or like newer decks. This deck is a little bit too slow to keep up, but still really fun for casual duels and casual play with your friends. So now I'll explain why I don't run hand traps, and honestly it's because of the reason I just said. Because this deck is so slow and cannot really keep up with the newer decks nowadays, running hand traps and ninjas honestly won't make a difference, or won't make that much of a difference. So like running things like Ash Blossom, like Ghost Ogre, or Effect Veiler, sure, you'll slow down your opponent's plays, and slow them down just a little bit so you can try and keep up. But honestly, with the way this deck plays, it does not really help. Honestly, what this deck needs is the triple Called by the Grave again. But because Called by the Grave got limited to 1, this deck struggles heavily. Because if, for example, if Hanzo gets Ash Blossomed, you're pretty much done. Like, you can't do anything. You pass turn, your opponent sets up, destroys your Hanzo, sets up a good board or a good end board, and then you're basically left to do nothing. You get another Hanzo, you can summon that Hanzo, but you can't really do a whole lot with it. So yeah, running hand traps, I couldn't really fit hand traps in the deck to my liking. Yeah, like I said, I don't know. I feel like hand traps won't really help the deck like crazy amounts. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about the deck in the comment section below. Even though the deck is really slow and can't really keep up, I really do still enjoy playing this deck like casually. But yeah, anyways, that's it for the deck profile. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And this is Devin from GarbageSquad signing out.